to all the E-Type club members and E-Type Jaguar enthusiasts. I just wanted to say a personal thank you to everybody who made a comment and said that my wife having this kidney operation or this kidney stone removal, you know, with best wishes, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. But she's fine now. I brought her home yesterday. I'm making her take it easy for a couple of days, but she seems to be determined to go back to her office in Vienna by the end of the week. But I'll see how if I can stop her. She has a bureau with a girl, and they do exhibition businesses in Dubai. But fortunately, it's quite quiet at the moment. So anyway, thank you for that. And also about us losing our dog Cara. As I say, she was 15 years and 3 months, which is pretty good. She was a middle schnauzer, but she was such a faithful dog, and you know, it's a big loss to us. But thanks anyway, I really appreciate it. And but I have to say, you know, when we were over in the UK, we had a brilliant time. We really enjoyed it. We met a lot of old friends and made a lot of new ones, because we've been on the tour around the Cotswolds with the cars. There was a bunch of XK 120s, 140s, 150s, and E-Types of Series 2s, 3s, 1s, you know, coupes, everything. I think there was around 22 cars, a really nice group of people, and we were there with them for 4 days. So that was the upside. That's why I said they were so high and so lows, you know. Anyway, so the other thing I want to say is I'm still having problems with this YouTube site, this Dave Jaguar 66. I can't reply to you, and I'm really sorry I can't do that, because I always try and reply, but even when I go into community and I try to reply, the box is still this kind of light blue, you know, it's supposed to be kind of dark blue so you can reply, and it won't send it. I don't know why. And the problem is, it's been so long since I started these YouTube videos that I've forgotten how to set it up again, so I'll have to look into it and try and make another one, and maybe just keep the old site running, I don't know. Anyway, there was a thing that came up, you know, after this spinner situation, you know, normally we're using tools like these hammers with sand in them, and hide hammer for the spinners, and or a heavy hammer like that, and then the wheel silhouette to turn them on. But the problem with these is they splinter very easily. You have to keep both hands on them or you'll hit the wing. And wielding a hammer around really is not a good idea. You know, brand new paintwork on any car. So I did some investigating. There's a company, and it's called, in Germany, in Austria, in the German-speaking countries, they call classic cars, they call them old-timers, which is fair enough, I suppose. They're called old-timers, but there's a company called Oldtimer Tools.de, and their website is www.oldtimertools.com. If you check it out, they've got a tool for tightening these up, which comes out from the car, so there's no possible way to hit the wing or the back. You can use it on a torque bar, so you can use the torque wrench to get them tight as well. And they fit round the spinners absolutely perfectly, so there's no damage to the spinners, to the chrome, they don't mark them. You know, I mean, this is, to me, the way to go. So I'm going to buy one of these tools, and when I get it, I'll do a video on it, because to me it's the way to go. Plus, having the XK, I've got 2 cars that need spinners tightening, so it makes sense. But I think, to be honest, even if you've only got one, these wheels really need you know, to be kept an eye on. I suppose I've been a bit paranoid now because of losing a spinner. But the other thing is with these as well, so the other thing I've learned about these cars is, when the wheels are brand new, like these are from MWS, the wheels and tyres, and all the spinners are new, they're quite tight to get on, so you know, you put a bit of copper slip on, whatever. You shouldn't put it on the cap, but on when you put it onto the spline. And these are quite tight. You can imagine they're brand new, so you have to kind of wriggle them to get them on. And I'm fairly sure this is probably why the wheel didn't come off. But if you've got splines that are a bit worn, I'm fairly sure these wheels will come off quite easily. You know, if you can pull it off easy, just check that. And if they're getting a bit worn, think about maybe replacing stuff. So it's just a warning. So yeah, oldtimertools.com, and it's a cracking tool. It's a big hub, and then you can actually talk down on them, you know, to tighten them and to loosen them off, and no marks on the car. So and that way you can just dump your hammer. You don't have to carry this thing around. And I'm pretty sure everybody's got a torque wrench. If not, you can buy them from them, or a bar. But I mean, I don't believe there are actually any torque settings for these spinners. I think you just need to get it to a point where it seems reasonably good to you. Anyway, so that's really all I've got. I wanted to just, what I'll do is I'm going to pick the camera up just for a second. I'm just going to lift this bonnet up because I wanted to show you, I took the car out and I haven't done the end throttle, throttle lever or arm that I was showing you the other day. The two of them are good and they're loose, and this one on the end is still a little tight. And I went out this morning in it, and basically what's happening is sitting around 750 RPM. I went out for a run for about 3 or 4 Ks, and by the time I came back it was sitting at 1,000. And this is exactly what I was saying about if they don't rock on the throttle spindle shaft, then as they heat up they won't return back properly. And this is exactly the problem with this one at the back, which I'm now going to do. So if you have an issue with idling, go to that, because that's normally going to be the problem. Anyway, so thanks for watching in. I'll pick the camera up and I'll start the car up so you can hear it, and then we can. Oh yes, before I do that, one other thing. I found out that, you know, I've got this number plate here on the front, and basically on the road, even if it's flat, I can't get the bonnet fully open. And the problem with that is that you know, if I can't get the bonnet open, I can't get to everything. I can only get it open when it's sitting on this ramp, on the edge of this ramp like this. And I can't put it any further up because I'll restrict the airflow through there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get a sticker made up for the bonnet, and then just carry that one with me, that plate with me, in case the police stop me. I don't see any other way around it, because I need to get access to it, because they won't let me have a smaller, thinner plate. Anyway, so I'll start it up, and you can have a hear what I'm talking about. Just make sure it's out of gear. Okay, so hang on. You can see there what the RPM is, and it's cold at the moment, but when it's been driven for 3 or 4 Ks and it's getting onto the 84 temperature that it should, what it's sitting at, it's sitting at over 1,000 RPM. So if you've got a problem with the idle, that's one thing to go to, I would anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching in, and thank you again for all the nice greetings for my wife, and very much appreciated. Anyway, take care and bye for now. Bye.